Alert! A food and water crisis just hit.
Heartless criminals have started siphoning petrol out of cars parked on the street as the crime wave from the fuel crisis gets worse by the day. Now, the price of fruit and veggies across Sydney is skyrocketing as grocers try to cover their ballooning costs.
At the fruit and veg shop, the rising price of petrol leaving supply far from apples.
Rather than coming daily to the market, it's only coming maybe twice a week.
Pushing up prices, the worst produce transported from interstate, like broccoli and fennel.
Probably about 25% to 30% increases so far.
Impacting small business, food producer Elizabeth Hewson sources her ingredients interstate.
How long can I ride this out? And you don't really want to make a drastic change like increase the price straight away.
Today, 51 petrol stations across the state have run dry, 164 without diesel, but fuel still being bought in bulk. This at a Western Sydney server.
If demand management procedures are required, that might be rationing, but firmly of the belief that it should be a nationally consistent approach.
Petrol thieves in Victoria targeting parked cars, prizing open fuel caps, siphoning tanks.
Oil prices are going up, and you know that's giving a lot of pain at the gas pump, but did you know that it's also raising the cost of bottled water? This is a big deal because 90% of American consumers drink bottled water. 20% of us drink bottled water exclusively. So why is the price going up? Because oil derivatives are a key raw material in making most plastics. So when oil prices rise, the cost of plastic goes up as well.
In Australia, the war with Iran has caused severe fuel shortages. Food prices are skyrocketing, and desperate people are siphoning gas out of parked cars just to survive. At the same time, here in the US, rising oil prices are driving up something as basic as bottled water. This is not random, nor is it coincidence. This is just as the globalists and tyrants would have it be. And this is just like the great famine in the days of Joseph in Genesis chapter 41. A widespread crisis hit multiple nations at once. Scarcity of food, water, resources, and supply. And as a result, people from all over had to travel and come to one centralized location in order to survive. Is that what we're seeing today as we are being corralled and surrounded on every side? Friends, we are witnessing the very same pattern return in these last days. And it got so bad, ultimately the people had to sell their bodies. So they ultimately became slaves. Crises are accelerating. And that's why we need to implement the 5 keys of survival. Key number 1 is conversion. Key number 2 is country living. Key number 3 is food, water, and resources on your property. Key number 4 is evangelism. And key number 5 is assisting the less fortunate and the bartering system. Friends, the signs are clear. Jesus is coming soon. Implement these 5 keys today. If you're awake, drop your comments below and let us know how you are preparing for these last days. And share this with someone who needs to hear it and get ready. God bless and Maranatha.